Welcome to the Stairway to Heaven, a weekly update on the ever-changing high-frequency currents now bathing the planet and affecting us all. The source of vital information for the evolving human being. We're coming to you through the X Zone Broadcast Network, www.xzbn.net. We can also be heard on TSOM Radio Network, www.tsomradionetwork.com. I'm Gwilda Wiyaka. Sugar in the gas tank. To embrace evolution, we're challenged with clearing our systems of restrictions in order to channel the higher frequencies. Refinement must take place on all four levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Similar to an old-style receiver, it's much like running a signal through wire to the speakers. In the original mono receivers, the quality of the speaker wire was not as critical because the signal was not overly refined. But as receivers became more advanced and stereo was introduced, with copper-clad aluminum cable, the sound was only so clear, no matter how pure the original signal. Using oxygen-free copper speaker wire, the sound was improved. For really great sound, we use gold wire. Aluminum has more resistance than copper. Gold has even less. The less the resistance, the less the distortion, and the purer the signal that reaches the speakers. This principle holds true with our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. During lower frequency times, we had much more leeway as there was only so much light to be channeled. Now, we need to reduce resistance in order to keep up with the rising frequency. During this episode of the Stairway to Heaven, we'll touch in on physical restrictions in some ways to minimize them. You are what you eat. No truer words were ever spoken. It's amazing how people wouldn't think of putting sugar in their gas tank, yet some consume copious amounts of it without thought. Refined sugar is an addictive poison, lacing most all of our prepared foods. Nature, in all of its wisdom, created food that's perfect. The closer we can get to eating food exactly the way God created it, and before humans got their grubby little hands on it, the better. Chemical additives, fertilizers, pesticides, dye, and GMOs are not food. The body can't use them. If it can't be used, it must be eliminated. Failing that, stored until it can be disposed of. Stored toxins create resistance, fat, and eventually ill health. It takes frequency to digest. If the food we're eating is processed, altered, and artificial, it's low frequency. There comes a point of diminishing returns. Sometimes it takes more frequency to digest than any benefit we obtain from what we eat. This drops our overall frequency and ability to channel the same. There's a frequency below which we can no longer maintain physical health, and there you have it, the current human condition. Water is the universal solvent. Pure water is instrumental in flushing toxins. Yet many of us drink chemical-ridden pop and energy drinks instead, adding to the overall toxic load. There's a known carcinogen created when chlorine is mixed with organic material. Most of our municipal water systems still chlorinate water to kill organic bacteria. You might suggest drinking bottled water. Well, watch out what the bottles are made of. Many plastics leach a chemical similar to synthetic estrogen, proven to create hormonal imbalances and cause cancer. These same bottles are used for milk and juice. Minerals are key in transmitting frequency. Soil has been so over-farmed that the original minerals are not present for plants to absorb. Thus, most of us are grossly deficient in minerals. At the same time, many mineral supplements aren't easily absorbed and must therefore be eliminated or stored in the body. When one really starts looking to all the places that normal diets compromise our health, add to our toxic load, and cause resistance to frequency, it's daunting. Fortunately, anything we do to improve our diet can help. Seeking out organic, grass-fed meats, non-GMO, fresh, locally grown organic fruits and vegetables in their season are best. You can't go wrong by staying away from all processed and packaged or fast foods, and minimizing dairy and grains. If you do nothing else, investing in a high-quality water filter and drinking copious amounts of purified water can have amazing results. Taking chelated liquid organic minerals is also very helpful. None of us can do it all, but every small step back to the way nature designed our food can make all the difference. Thank you for joining me, Gwilda Wiyaka, on the Stairway to Heaven, where we provide updates on the energetic currents facilitating our evolution into conscious, powerful co-creators. We are here. The time is now.
You've been listening to The Stairway to Heaven with author Gwilda Wiyaka. Her latest books, So We're Still Here, Now What?, Spiritual Evolution and Personal Empowerment in a New Era, and The Science of Magic of Mysteries Volume 1 can be found on Amazon.com or wherever fine books are sold. Gwilda is also the host of the very popular radio show, The Science of Magic. Past innovative episodes can be found on her website at www.thescienceofmagic.net. For long-distance sessions with Gwilda or for more information on her Path Home Shamanic Art School and their upcoming block of classes, visit www.findyourpathhome.com or call area code 303-775-3431.